Today's episode is brought to you by whatever you're drinking. Whatever you're drinking, Cranston's drinking it.
We love beer.
My name, his name, Bassam and Cranny.
Hello and welcome to Turtle Power Pod. My name is Bassam.
My name is Cranny.
And today we are talking about Season 4, Episode 27.
Michelangelo meets Bugman.
Let's just do predictions.
So mine are getting less prediction-y and more just like my feelings on the matter. But
Okay.
I put this is definitely going to be way better than bringing Baxter Stockman back. Absolutely, that's for sure.
Are you sure that this isn't a Baxter Stockman?
All I put is Bugman better be non-fly-like.
Okay. What if it's Baxter Stockman, but he hit his head and he just calls himself Bugman?
Like he realizes he's a fly, but he doesn't remember he's the fly.
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
I'm not going to say. But would you be upset?
Let's break some illusions here.
I already watched this episode.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago.
Well, I was out for my long stretch of time, following his long stretch of time.
Yep. Thanks for coming back, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Not you, them.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
Bassam and his brother recorded a full episode.
Yep.
In fact...
And I got halfway through editing it.
And then what happened?
My hard drive exploded, and I had to buy a new hard drive, and we could not recover the data for anything.
Nope.
And because I did it at my house, that's right, I lugged this entire brick wall over to my place and all the equipment and crammed it into my tiny second bedroom in my tiny condo, and it died. And what was I saying at the beginning of this sentence? Oh, because I did it over there, I had no backup.
Yeah. We didn't have like all the redundancies we usually have, so it's just gone.
Gone in the wind.
So Bassam does have the luxury of seeing all of this and already commentate on all of it. Do you remember your good jokes?
No.
Ah, fuck.
But I remember my bad ones.
Great.
Because that's all I really have. I remember, and here's my prediction. My prediction. Now that I'm watching this with Cranston and not with my younger brother, it turns out this episode is not actually that great after all, and we both hate it. I'll tell you what. We both gave it a good episode.
Both you and your brother?
Yes.
Okay.
And we really enjoyed it.
So try to, obviously you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But try to keep the experience fresh and organic.
Yes.
And let's just see where
just
we
see
come
what
out on the other
happens.
side. Yeah.
Let's just see what happens.
See if it's still good.
Now, before we started rolling, you brought up to me the fact that a lot of podcasts, you said a majority. I don't know about a majority, but I'm willing to say a lot of podcasts.
Some of the biggest ones, the ones that get like all the views,
Okay.
are between 3 and 4 hours.
How? I don't understand it.
A lot of them are very conversational.
Are they monthly? Because no way they're weekly. I mean, I could see
some
weekly,
are
but holy
daily.
shit. What the
5
fuck?
times a week.
What the fuck? I could not even. I mean, I can ramble for 4 hours.
Well, it's not rambling. Usually you'll have like a guest and you'll try to make them look good, I think is the idea. But since we both just try to make each other look bad.
Yeah. There's no way we could do it for 3 hours.
We badly do it because we're both so charming and handsome.
Yes. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how we're supposed to get to there. But anyway, I was talking to our friend Chris, who is starting a podcast.
Yes.
And I can't remember the name, but I will put it right here, the logo, and I'll put a link to it in the down below, where he talks about this day in history, like, so whatever day they're releasing the episode, what happened in history, and then relates it to whatever current climate is, and also then turns it into gaming things. And I haven't listened to one yet because they haven't released it yet. Hopefully they do. But it sounds interesting. But I would be okay with that being a 20-minute, 30-minute thing. You get a little history lesson and then some geeking out, and then you call it good. But if that thing was like 3 or 4 hours long, and because they're not like history, like they don't have doctorates in history or whatever.
Sure. I mean, a lot of it's going to be based on subject matter too.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Like Joe Rogan experience,
Yes.
for example.
Yes.
It's always a different guest who's an expert on something.
Sure.
And they basically just like explain things to Joe Rogan, and that's his whole show.
Sure. Okay. So I don't know if they're expecting to have guests like that. I'm sure one of them is our friend Chris, who can talk for hours about anything, and the other one is his friend / maybe neighbor who might be autistic.
Oh, it's Maber.
Yeah.
Maybe neighbor, Maber.
I don't know. He's a cool guy, I guess. I've only
Chris
hung
or the
out with him
roommate?
twice.
I mean,
The
or the
roommate.
neighbor.
The neighbor.
Like at his folks' house?
No, he came over for D&D or something. They play D&D together. I don't know. You've probably met him. If I'm plugging the show, I'll plug his name. His name is Connor.
Oh, okay.
You know Connor?
I don't know.
Okay. White, gangly. I'm making them sound real good, right?
And possibly autistic.
Possibly autistic, maybe Asperger's. Something wrong with him. I don't know. Definitely something.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, that one. But anyway, all I was saying was that 3 or 4 hours long. It's a long podcast.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not.
Okay. But
I'm
you're
just
saying
saying
that that's good? I don't know. What are you
You're
saying
really-
about it? What are you
Then why
saying?
don't you
What's your
ask
stance?
questions? Don't just start like, do you mean that it...
How dare... I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm asking you about the conversation we had earlier to clarify now that we're on camera.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of the people that listen to podcasts do it during like commute times in like menial labor.
Yes.
So we have a job where unfortunately we have to like help people and
be attentive.
which is really a drag.
Super drag.
But like if you had a job where you were in a refrigerator and you were literally cutting and packaging cheese all day,
Sure.
you want a podcast that's 4 hours long because then you can get 2 of them in a day.
That's true.
And if
No,
you like
that's
the
true.
person,
Yeah. Because I'll have people who like tweet us like an hour. Well, whenever we release our episode, however long it is after that, like 3 minutes after that, tweeting us being like, "Hey, just listen to it at work. It was great." Or it's like, "Oh my God, you must bust a lot of these out. It must be hell for you right now. It's been 2 months since our last episode." Sorry,
listen to Crunches and
forget who does
Cranstons
that.
over and over again.
Yeah.
And Rhino Man!
Rhino Man. Well, it's Bugman today.
Bugman!
Bugman?
Robert Bugman.
Hello, my name is Robert Bugman. And if you're
Robert.
like me, you got lots of bugs in your attic, you gotta get a real exterminator. That's why you come
Robert,
see.
can I stop you there?
But I'm in the middle of my
yeah,
commercial.
yeah. I don't have an attic. I'm a renter.
You're on the top floor of your building, though.
There's no attic.
Listen, I'm not talking to you then. I'm talking to those.
Besides, like, if there was a bug infestation, I'd probably go to, like, the manager. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
but if you're the manager of an apartment with a bug infestation, you got to come to Robert Bugman's Bug Extermination Emporium. We got all kinds of bug extermination techniques. We got the gas. We got the explosion parts. We do fires. We're also double as an insurance agent.
fires.
That's right. Little do people know that number one way to get bugs out of your apartment is smoke them out. And where there's smoke, there's fire. Listen, we have 100% dead bug guarantee. Don't have 100% still intact apartment guarantee, but that's why we also sell the insurance.
Oh, I see the grift here.
There's no grift. If you got bugs and you don't want bugs anymore, you come see me.
Yeah.
Robert Bugman.
Yeah.
We don't have to do the fire technique. Listen, that's only for hornets and wasps
Hi,
and
I'm
bugs.
Robert Insuranceman. Come for me. All your insurance needs your house burned down. It's full of dead, roasted bugs. Come see me.
This is my brother-in-law.
Hi, Robert Bugman. He's a good man. See him if you need any bugs, but see me first.
Definitely go next door to Robert Insuranceman's.
You gotta see me first.
You gotta.
I cannot express this enough. You come see me, we both win. You see him, only he wins.
It's not fair, really,
It's not fair to
the whole
anybody.
family dynamic we has going on.
Do you need a lot of money? Do you own a home? Well, come see me. I got insurance. We'll take care of the home and the bugs and the money at the same time.
It's kill 3 bugs with 1 stone. That's what they say.
We
Kill
all
3
come
bugs
out
with 1
ahead.
fire.
That's right.
Not FDIC insured.
No.
I don't know what the insurance.
Your investments may lose money.
Let's watch a cartoon about anthropomorphic turtles, shall we?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you sure? Do you want to do me a favor and bust down that wall?
Bah!
That was really good.
Thanks. Or was that for you?
I mean, it was good. Your strength knocked those boards out of reality, really. Heroes and a half shell. Turtle power. So it's been 2 months since we've seen this intro.
Yeah.
How do you feel, man? Is it bringing stuff back?
I did watch the intro earlier today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Why?
I was getting things set up and
Yeah.
just started playing it.
Yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel? How'd you feel in your loins or whatever?
I
your
feel
memory
good.
loins.
I'm starting to get used to this being the intro. I really don't remember the original intro anymore.
Come on. You don't, with them popping out of the sewers. And April O'Neil. And then the Does Machines with the giant coffee machine.
The giant steamy espresso machine.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So there's this. So, right, first frame.
Spaceman Harvey, and he's got some sort of steel protective plate covering his cranium.
Yep. And he's got a glass bowl like a helmet.
But then it has air vents, so not for space.
Definitely not for space. Maybe it's like a pressurized cabin for his head.
And he's aghast.
Maybe he is. Maybe this is the only way he can take physical form.
Well, first few frames, he's absolutely aghast.
Yes.
Bugman, no! I destroyed you! Wrong, Dr. Dome. Or should I say, Dr. Dumb.
Okay, so it's like we're watching a comic or TV or an old show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm presuming that's Bugman.
This is Bugman.
Already fly-like and spider-like.
Do you want to
scorpion-like?
He's got a bunch of things happening.
He's got antenna on his head.
Yep.
He's got big red fly eyes.
Yep. He's got mandibles.
He's got fly wings.
Dragonfly,
mandibles?
I think.
I can't see from this.
Yeah, it's they
trust
poke
you.
out. Yeah.
He's got shredder armors on his arms.
He's got spikes coming out of his arm. I don't know what that's not natural.
He's got 2 spider legs just coming out of his shoulders.
That's weird. And it's not even out of his shoulders. It's like
Out of his
out of his
bicep?
right below
above
his shoulder.
bicep. What's that called? You got your shoulder cap and then below that
Some space where the bicep starts. That's where spider legs are.
and then a
going out.
scorpion tail.
And gossamer wings. Did you already say that?
I said fly wings.
Okay, yeah.
He's pretty ripped.
He looks like he's wearing Sub-Zero armor.
A little bit.
Like he's got the spalders or the whatever you call those shoulder pads.
Looks like he has cloven feet.
Yeah, kinda. Or I think he's supposed to be wearing ninja feet.
You hit S. I'll hold shift. There you go. Teamwork.
Yeah. So, anyway, you ready to continue?
I'll save the day. Yeah.
Also, his emblem on his vest or chest
like a
looks like a
firefly.
dragonfly. Firefly? Or
Dragonfly.
Okay.
Bug off, Bugman. One blast of my radiogas bug bomb, and you go
Oh, he's Mr. Freeze.
So he gets sprayed by some kind of...
Michelangelo?
It's a comic.
It is a comic.
Yeah.
Michelangelo's reading a comic.
Oh, he's probably doing the voices.
In his head, I think.
Does Splinter always have that nice stash?
It's not a stash, but yes, it's like a...
Right now, I'm going to say he has a dad stash.
I like to call it the fuzzy muzzle.
Oh, the fuzzle?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how else to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Hey! Come on, man! I'm at the most epic part!
Uh-huh.
Man?
And?
That's how you refer to me?
Man. Come
Oh,
on,
man.
man. And he's like, what the fuck did you just call me?
First of all,
Disrespect!
he's using man like a,
Like a cis?
not an expletive,
Like
an exclamation.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like, dude!
Hey, man, eat my shorts.
I don't know about...
No,
But I feel like he's actually
you're
talking
right.
to a man.
It's like, oh, dude, or that was
Exactly.
cool, bro. Any of those things.
Well, cool, bro,
That was cool, comma, bro.
but then you're actually calling them bro.
Yeah, you're calling him man.
What I'm saying is he's using it more like an exclamation and less like a noun.
Well, I think he is using it like a noun because he said, come on, man.
Oh, I guess so.
If he said, aw, man, like that would be
I thought
to
that's
himself.
what he said.
No, because
I'm
he
wrong.
referred to Splinter. But yeah. But do you think that's disrespectful? To your sensei/father?
Yeah.
Also, look how indignant Splinter looks. He's like, how dare you?
It is disrespectful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think he should get spanked or punished? Or spanked and punished? Or
Do you think-
Spunished?
Do you think he'll use the wooden paddle and give him splinters?
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like the affirmation.
What is next, rat-faced dude guy?
Bat-faced dude guy. It's a slippery slope.
Probably.
Cranston, it's a slippery slope. You call your father man,
It's a gateway.
you might as well call him a piece of shit. Call your dad right now. I dare you to call him man. And see how much he loses his mind.
Hey, man.
You son of a bitch, get over here so I can kick your ass.
No, you drive over here.
To kick your ass?
Yeah.
All right.
And then take me out for food.
And then kick your ass.
And tell me you're proud of me.
No,
Yeah.
because you called me man like a disrespectful slut.
Yeah, but that's... You know, the culmination of my actions should make you proud of me. And this one little
If the
slip-up-
culmination led to this, then the culmination's been wrong. I'm talking like 50s dad, because I don't know.
Like my dad in his 50s.
No. A dad from
Before
the
I did
50s.
anything for him to be proud of me about.
Yeah. When you were still just a not proud twinkle in his eye.
Appreciate it.
A sparkle in his ball sack. Here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master Splinter, but this is critical. Bugman just got zapped by Dr. Dome, and I have to see how he gets out of it.
Consider yourself zapped by me, and
Sorry, I want to continue.
you are not going to get out of it. You're late for ninja practice. Bugman will have to struggle without you for the next hour.
You know, he has an okay point. He's going to appreciate how this story ends more if he like sits on it.
I agree. There's something to be said about not binging and giving yourself time to process.
It could be like a little reward for him doing his ninja training.
It can. However, I think, and this is issue number 2, that comics are typically not too long anyway. And they already are kind of segmented into sittings. Now, I have another question for you.
Sure.
How much have you ever taken Taekwondo or anything like that?
Nah.
Okay. Have you ever learned to swim? Like,
Yeah.
did you ever take a swimming lesson?
Sure.
Okay. Do you consider yourself a swimmer, like as part of your identity?
Sure.
Really?
It's in my
like,
repertoire.
would you identify yourself as a swimmer if someone asks you, hey, tell me what you're about? It's like, oh, I'm a swimmer.
No.
No. He identifies himself as a ninja. Right? It's right in the title. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's one of their 4 characteristics, essentially. His ninja practice is for 1 hour. I feel like to call yourself a ninja, you can't just have an hour of ninja practice a day. Like, it has to be a pretty hefty size of your life.
I feel like the mutant turtle part
Is already permanent.
is like, yeah, it's so helpful to the ninja part that maybe that's all they need. Because they
you
do
can
win every
offset.
time.
Yeah, that's true.
They could win a little bit easier.
But if like, so presumably if someone was like, hey, nice to meet you, Michelangelo, what do you do? He would answer, oh, I'm a ninja.
yeah, if he wants to get killed. The first thing they teach you in ninja school is not to just exclaim you're a ninja all over the place.
That's true. No, you're right. But
Like fucking Archer. Hi, I'm a secret agent. Nice to meet you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you want to get on my dick? Because I'm a secret agent?
I guess.
I guess.
All right. Well, so anyways, he's off to his hour of ninja training, at which point he will be rewarded by being able to finish his issue 2 Bugman comic.
I do agree with you. It seems like he'd have more like an hour to be a teenager,
Yeah.
and then most of the time would be ninja training.
Yeah, like, I think at minimum it should be like 2 or 3 hours a day.
I feel like they're such adept ninjas that the training wouldn't really be that extraneous anyway.
Not extraneous, but that doesn't mean it wouldn't be helpful. Like, Splinter is way above their level.
Oh, I'm saying that they should do it. Like,
okay.
I feel like he's very apprehensive to just do his ninja training. But it's like,
Dude, you're a ninja.
and you're really good at it.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun doing things you're good at. Yeah. It's not like you're on like day 3 of ninja practice and it fucking sucks. Of course,
You've been
I guess
doing it your whole life.
Splinter does like kick their ass.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Insightful.
Yeah, thanks. So the turtles are kicking and punching.
Perfect throws. Blindfolded.
3 perfect throws.
Hey there, bro, it's Michelangelo.
Great, but Michelangelo, whoa!
Cool your jive and hear my rap. And watch my hook go whap, whap, whap.
Watch my hook go whap, whap, whap.
That's right.
Listen, kids, be super cool. Be our friend. Don't be a fool.
Yeah.
Watch me jump and skip and play.
Uh-huh.
Don't use words like...
Like Jew or gay. Right?
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, this is the...
Don't say that.
Don't
those
say words like Jew or gay. When I was in middle school, for some reason, kids started calling other kids Jews a lot. And I don't know where it came from, but we had to like literally have a talk, like a thing about cultural sensitivity.
I had someone legit say to me, they're like, oh, yeah, he fucking Jewed me out of it. I'm like, you can't.
You can't.
What are you doing?
Yeah. That's middle school shit.
I didn't even know what to say to him.
Yeah, I mean, just say there's
that's
a better term than
wrong,
that. Yeah.
right?
I mean, what is a better term?
I don't know if this man has ever met anyone like outside of his tiny ignorant bubble.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So he probably doesn't even realize like Jew is offensive because he doesn't know what a Jewish person is.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's what that is?
You mean
It's another human being?
a non-Christian?
No, wait.
Never even heard of one. Where? Here?
A third of the planet, you say?
You mean the flat planet we live on?
Yeah. How do you cut a flat planet into a pie? It doesn't make sense. Cranston.
I'd love to eat that planet.
I'd like to eat that planet.
Want to eat that, Dad?
You haven't commented on the entirety of this rap that popped out and how amazing it is.
Or lack thereof.
You don't think it was amazing that it just randomly appeared?
I mean, I feel like everything in the show is essentially pandering.
Who would it pander to?
Children.
Okay.
They're like, what are the children like? I don't know.
Rap, I guess.
It's the 80s, isn't it? Well, actually, it's the 90s now. Do a rap song.
Do a rap. The Vanilla Ice said so.
I mean,
he did show up. Oh, my God. Ninja Turtles has a bad history of trying to shove rap into their shit.
I feel like in the 90s, like, that's when the cartoon or just the toy pushers in general, like, figured out that maybe we could use rap music to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Even like religion, like everyone was jumping on this new rap train. So like anytime I hear it, I'm pretty much ready to disregard it.
Like this kind of rap?
Yeah.
Yeah. The great but late Michelangelo. I don't know. I thought it was fun that it came out of nowhere. Most of this is going to be me watching Cranston's reaction.
Hey, Michelangelo, let's hear ya rap and flow. Being cool is not easy, but we're gonna eat it greasy.
But we like our pizza cheesy. How about that one?
I liked mine.
Okay. Hey there, kids. You shouldn't do drugs. You should go give your parents some hugs.
And if you're walking down the street, do your best to avoid the thugs.
The thugs are the one that wear bright colors. You can say, word to your mothers. That's the crowd yells, word to your mother, all at the same time.
But better yet, just run away and don't say words like
Jew or gay.
Thank you. There has to be a moral to every rap.
Yeah. That was it.
That's it.
Avoid drugs, thugs, and bad words. Or stereotyping. Yeah, go for it.
All right! Not even Bugman could do that!
Oh, whoa, that's music to my ears, especially since my eyes aren't working.
Music to your eyes?
Yes. Music to my ears.
Guys, let's find
Especially since my eyes aren't working.
Yeah, I don't know.
Normally I listen to music with my eyes.
Yeah.
out what's happening with the electricity.
Hey, compadres, what's going on? Don't leave a dude in the dark.
Take it off your face, you idiot.
Maybe we shouldn't have used a gas generator in this enclosed space for electricity. Hey, Splinter, how do we even get the lights working down here? Did you rig these up yourself?
He's like all unconscious.
Splinter is?
Yeah. From the gas
From
leak.
the fumes?
Yeah. I think Donatello has a water, like a hydration pump or something. Like in the sewer.
Like a water wheel?
A water wheel.
Yeah. A hydration pump?
Yeah, you know what I mean. It pumps hydration into the light bulbs. And then you get the
so they don't get
electricity.
thirsty.
Yeah.
So they can keep going
So
throughout
they can
the
keep
night.
going.
Yeah.
Hydration pumps.
Great.
Very funny. Turn the lights out on a dude wearing a blindfold.
Isn't it ironic?
That it's a yellow blindfold and not an orange one?
I think they made that distinction on purpose. I don't know why they didn't pick a better color.
I don't think that having a yellow mask or bandana is ironic. I think I misused that word.
No. No, that he was blindfolded, but the lights were off.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, not the color of the blindfold.
Oh, yeah, making me look better.
See, you look great.
Thanks. I don't drink beer very often anymore.
It makes you burpy, right? It makes me super burpy.
Real burpy.
Yeah.
I don't drink carbonated soda anymore either. I let it get real flat.
I drink soda, like carbonated soda water, like LaCroix or whatever, because I don't like the sugars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? So, like, Pepsi is great. Coke is great. Soda's great. But there's sugar in it.
Yeah. Too
and-
much, some would say.
Yeah, And you know,
I mean, it is sugar. It's syrup.
It's like drinking a candy bar. Now, the thing is, if you have 8 ounces of it, you can only get so much sugar out of it. So here's a cool tip at home.
Oh.
Take the full 2-liter bottle, boil it down.
Okay.
Just keep boiling it down
For a few hours until it's reduced.
Yeah. Reduce it like to about 8 ounces.
Okay.
Then you can drink that glass.
Uh-huh.
First of all, it's delicious, warm, and uncarbonated. No burps.
Nice.
But you get all of the sugar in one glass.
Without having to just have a tummy ache from drinking 64
So much
ounces
soda.
of liquid or whatever.
That's so much soda to drink.
That's true. It would be impractical
It's
to try
uncomfortable
and
to drink
a
the
whole
whole
liter.
bottle. Yeah. 2 liters.
2 liters?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you boil it down to 8 ounces, that's just a simple glass.
Yeah.
You can put that on your cereal
You can get all your sugar out of the way in just one drink.
for the year.
I mean, for the day.
You want one of those a day? I mean, limit yourself.
If I'm busy, if it's a weekend, then
limit
I'll have
yourself-
a few.
Yeah, limit yourself to a candy bar a day. So 1 glass of pure Coke syrup.
I mean, yeah, I get 1 glass of soda.
Yeah.
That's Natalie's rule.
Yeah, so you might as well make it a really good glass.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get a 2-liter glass?
Like, do you smell that right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I poured 4 liters of soda into the crock pot.
That explains why the air is so thick.
Just crank that baby to high, and then when you get back from work, you're all ready to go.
Wow. You're a real pioneer, Cranston.
Thanks.
I'm a little sad that you're going to die so young.
Sometimes I add a little bit of brown sugar to that. And sometimes if
Make
I'm
it
trying
a pie filling?
just a little bit, to stir it. I don't make it thick like a pie filling, but, just to add some more flavor. It dissolves in as it gets hot.
Okay.
Or if you're watching your calories, you can add...
Which you're not.
I'm not, but if you are at home,
Yeah.
you can either add stevia or agave syrup to it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And if you really want to, you can cut it and have a little less calories by taking that 8-ounce glass and pouring it into a 16-ounce glass and mixing in some soda water flat so you don't get the burpees.
No burpees.
And drinking it like that.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's the same amount of syrup, but you can feel better
But
about
if it's lighter and fizzier,
It's
yeah.
obviously better for you.
If water is 0 calories and you pour that mixture into a glass and then fill the rest of the glass with water,
Yes,
it's like you're cutting the calories in half.
essentially. So you can drink the whole thing, no problem.
No problem. Damn, dude. We should
start a health podcast.
we could make a lot of money. We should just release our own soft drinks.
Okay.
Pre-boiled Pepsi.
Pre-boiled Pepsi?
Pre-boiled Coke.
So we'll just buy soft drinks at a cheap price because we'll
Parents
buy it
will
in
love it.
bulk.
It's in a 4-ounce little can.
Yeah, it's like an
They're
energy shot.
Oh, it's a little can. It goes around, but it's got it's thick.
Super thick.
It's got all the sugar you need.
It comes with a little plastic spatula to really get all the syrup out.
Yes. Comes with a sponge, an edible sponge. So you sop up everything and then you eat the sponge.
Yeah. It's actually so thick that we just fill it with those candies that are like juice filled in wax, and you just pop the whole thing in your mouth and you just chew it. So
Like a gusher
No, not
dipped in wax.
Yeah, like a gusher dipped in wax.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you just it's the whole
Kind of like those old Coke bottles.
Yeah.
You ate the wax?
Well, I mean, you chew the wax, you tear the wax off.
Yeah, I would
And you
tear the
suck
wax out and spit it, and then I would just
and
kinda
you suck the
drink
juice out,
yeah,
but really you kind of
squeeze
chew
it.
on the wax to get every bit of goodness out.
But you would eat the wax?
No, you wouldn't swallow it.
Oh, okay.
You would spit it out when you were done.
Yeah.
Same thing
Like
here.
a gentleman.
You just take the 4-ounce one, you put it in one of those wax things, they just pop that in their mouth and chew and spit out the wax.
It's like gum.
Yeah, it's like Coke gum.
We need Nicorette, but like all sugar.
The only way to stop addiction is to have more sugar.
Plus, like, you can leave your front teeth looking really nice and then just dissolve, you could just destroy, like, the left side of your mouth.
And each
so you
one...
can still smile.
Correct. And I was thinking we could do like a VIP version where it's like the same bottle of wax, but it comes with a little insulin shot strapped to it. So that way they can just like pop that thing.
Get some extra.
And then when their
insulin.
eyes start getting fuzzy, they just insulin shot.
Into the eye?
Well, I mean, into the heart, hopefully.
It seems like you should inject it into the affected area, though. If your eyes are fuzzy,
I don't think that's how insulin works, but I'm not a doctor. I just sell the insulin.
If your eyes are fuzzy, then you should inject it into your eye.
I mean, your
if your
eyesight
heart
is
is fuzzy, then inject it into your heart.
Okay, well, I don't know what happens first when you go into insulin shock,
Yeah.
but I assume you start blacking out. So put it in your eyes. Put it in your eyes.
Put it in your eyes. At least we can agree on one thing.
Put it in your eyes.
I'm laughing so hard I could bust a gut.
More like a nut.
Well, the joke's on them, because I get to go back to Bugman.
Help! Help! Help!
If that's another one of their gags, those dudes picked the wrong sucker.
Help! Help!
Someone is screaming for help in the sewers.
Pretty sure it's Leo.
You think?
Sounds like Leo.
Does it?
To you? I mean, to me it does. Does it not to you?
No.
Who does it sound like, Raph?
No, it doesn't sound like
Donnie.
any of them. Doesn't sound like any of them to me.
Splinter.
Definitely not Splinter.
Ew. I had Carl's Jr.
You just smelled it on your mic?
Yeah.
I am very
Burped
sorry
in
for
the
you.
mic and I smelled. Wasn't. I mean, it still smelled like the hamburger. It just.
Plus your stomach.
Right.
Yeah, it's awful.
I mean, not my stomach. I mean, it just. Hamburger smells great when you're eating a hamburger, but like, if it smells like that after you take a dump, it's weird.
Yeah. Like pussy tastes great when you're eating it. But when you smell it on your mustache, it's something.
That's you can carry around with you all day. Hi, Natalie.
The flavor saver.
The flavor saver.
Hit play saver.
That's no joke.
Michelangelo springs into action.
Hang on, dude. Help is on
Is that
the way.
Bugman?
Doesn't look like Bugman.
A little bit looks like Bugman.
Little bit.
He's muscular. He's
Blonde.
got a well-coiffed hair.
What a turtle.
You're telling me that's not Bugman?
I'm not telling you it's not Bugman. I'm saying it didn't look like a man of bugs.
I thought it looked like Bugman right off the bat, and the first thing you do is fucking gaslight me. That's your first instinct.
Yeah,
You son of a bitch.
that's what the show is about.
Gaslighting?
I mean, sometimes. Right?
No.
No?
Okay.
I think we've done it before.
See what happens.
I think we've both been gaslit.
Coming around? Oh, good.
But
He'll
when I
be
do it,
okay
it's like a
in just
joke.
few-
The chains. Get rid of them. Quick. Hurry.
Huh? Chill out, dude. It's just a...
Don't you understand?
It's like Gollum in his elven rope.
Is it?
Well, in Lord of the Rings, like they put the elven rope on, it's like good aligned and like burns him and he hates it.
Oh, I didn't know this. Must be in the books.
It's also in the movie
What?
and the extended.
Oh.
I think it's in Two Towers. They like capture him, Frodo and Sam, and they like tie him up. And then he convinces Frodo, or Gollum convinces Frodo to like let him lead them to Mordor.
I remember that part.
He's got the rope, and he's like, "It burns us." Ah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Then it didn't hurt Frodo because he had the ring?
Frodo's good,
Yeah.
so elven things don't really bother him.
All right, if you say so.
It's least tonight.
Least tonight! Ah!
Least tonight.
Throw it into the drinking supply.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Throw it into the water that goes to the ocean.
That stuff robs me of my power. I can't move.
You're Brick Bradley!
The Brick Bradley?
The Brick Bradley, otherwise known as
Batman.
Bugman.
Oh. Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
or Spider-Man?
Just right off the bat, what superhero parallel do you think he's closest to so far?
Superman.
Oh, okay. Is
Kryptonite.
Is that because of the least tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. You know me?
Know you? If you're Brick Bradley and you're affected by least tonight, then there's only one dude you could be. You're
Bugman.
man.
Bugman Man.
I'm Bugman, and I'm counting on you to
Citizen.
keep my identity a secret. I have many enemies.
I know.
Many.
Your identity's already not a secret. He knew your alter ego
So
right off the bat.
So,
You're Bruce Wayne, also known as Batman.
but okay. See, this is where some
Keep my
stuff
identity a
happens.
secret.
Cranston.
It's like he's dressed as Batman though.
Cranston. How do these comics exist?
Someone must have written them.
And Bugman exists?
Yeah, it's autobiographical. Or excuse me, it's biographical.
So then either everyone knows Brick Bradley is Bugman,
Sure.
and Bugman does not actually exist.
Anyone who read the comic.
Well, everyone knows Clark Kent is Superman. You know, I'm taking it to that level.
I mean, anyone that knows about Superman.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're
And
you're generally
Superman
saying,
does
yeah.
not exist because otherwise everyone would be like, oh, Clark Kent, we know it's you. Because, I mean, it would be done for him. Or Bugman does... I mean, that's the only possibility I see that exists for this premise to work.
Yeah, unless like Mikey's the only one that buys the comic.
So, how is Bugman here? I'm asking you because, spoiler alert, it's not a dream sequence like me and Mimo thought. It's not some weird shredder ray that brought a comic book to life.
It's Bugman.
Yeah, and he's really real in their world somehow.
Yeah.
But we don't know
So are
how.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Krangs.
But Bugman's not like, oh, I read the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic in my universe or whatever. I'm telling you, there's
No, that comic doesn't exist in this universe. The Bugman comic exists, though.
But so does Bugman
Yeah.
with his secret identity.
It's biographical.
God damn it! It's so dumb.
I don't understand what's...
It's so weird.
It could be autobiographical.
But then why would he give out his own secret identity?
What if he loves Mikey? So he writes a comic about his adventures and slips them to Mikey. Like Mikey goes into the comic book shop and he like Bugman like creeps out from a vent and like lowers it right
Into his shopping bag.
and Mikey's like, "Oh, sweet Bugman." And he's like, "How much is this?" Like, I've never seen that in my life.
And also, you're a giant turtle.
No, I'm not. I'm wearing a trench coat and a baby mask.
That's what yeah, but obviously a giant turtle.
All right, I gotta go. Good prank, bro. By the way, I don't have money.
I just have this trench coat and blowjobs.
The best kind.
Yeah.
I have many comic books. You're
I
my
have
favorite
many
mutant
comic books.
Superhero of all time.
Coming from you, that's saying something. You must promise you won't tell anyone I'm here.
That's reasonable.
Cranston,
Yeah.
drop the facade for a second and tell me that you realize that there's an issue with this universe.
I don't know how. We're 4 minutes in. I don't know what happens yet. So I'm just along for the ride.
Okay. At this point, I was hypothesizing
Yeah.
about how Bugman entered the Ninja Turtles universe. I Googled it. I was trying to figure out if there was some like small Bugman comic that they were trying to promote at the time. I was trying to figure shit out and
Just a guy Mikey likes.
losing his mind. All right.
Dude, on my shell and hope to die. I won't even whisper it to anyone.
Thank you.
Bugman himself is staying in my pad. I said I wouldn't whisper it.
I'm still a little weak.
There's also no one around.
Well, maybe
Yeah, that's
while
fine.
you get your strength back, you could kind of tell me how you got here.
Sure thing, if you'd like.
Seems reasonable.
All right, tubuloso.
No, he wouldn't like. That's why he asked. How'd you get here? I suppose I could tell you if you'd like. Nah, you're right.
Never
I
mind.
love a good flashback, don't you?
Fourth wall break.
I gotta say that's a fourth wall.
Of course.
We got a fourth wall.
Write it down.
Done.
I
Okay.
guess my story begins when I was a kid. I'd always been
Not that
fascinated
far
by
back.
insects of every sort.
He knows your origin, bro.
Yeah. I don't understand why he's telling us this.
Also, Mikey has a stack of these comics.
Yes.
And he needed to know the ending to issue 2. Has he not read the other ones yet?
No, he reads them in reverse. He was almost done.
So wouldn't he know what happens by the beginning of
Yes, of
issue
course.
3?
I don't know why he's...
Or here's some options.
Okay.
He loves it so much he bought like 100 issues of issue 1.
Or maybe he's just rereading it.
And he's stupid and forgot.
Wait, why are we saying he forgot anything?
Okay.
Because Michelangelo asked, how did you get here?
Yeah, let me paint the picture.
Okay.
This is a little bit separate.
Okay.
Beginning of the episode, Mikey's reading Bugman issue 2.
Yes.
We know this because they show us a screenshot.
Yes.
He has a mountain of comics.
Yes. We know this because they show us a screenshot.
They are all Bugman, allegedly. You could we're led to believe.
Yeah. There's a lot of Bugman in there.
So either he hasn't read all those yet and bought like 100 at once, or
And he's somehow his favorite character.
but he doesn't know the ending to issue 2.
Yeah. What do you mean he doesn't know the ending? Oh, when Splinter interrupts him?
Yeah, all he's trying to do is figure out what happens in issue 2.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. I have an explanation. Issue 2 is issue 2 of the rebooted Bugman line. So Action Comics is like Action Comics 800 and whatever.
If you met Superman
Yes.
and you're like, "How'd you get here?" and then Superman's like,
It all started
"It
when I
all
was a kid."
started on a planet, and my name was." It's like, yes.
No, I mean now. I mean like 15 minutes ago.
I've seen all the movies, man.
Yeah.
I've sat
I
through
have
this
the posters. I
so
know
many
this.
times.
Yes. Sometimes you're a Jesus, sometimes you're not. I get it. Science building.
Science building.
So, Brick Bradley works at the science building.
Of course he does.
College, I knew I was going to make entomology, the study of insects, my life's work.
Not like Spider-Man, though. That guy's a creep.
I was obsessed with the effects of light spectrums on different species.
You can tell I'm a scientist because I'm super fucking strong. Look how good-looking and buff I am.
And wearing a lab coat.
Absolutely.
Spiders, flies, grasshoppers, wasps,
Fly!
scorpions, ants, roaches. Then
And I put them all in one cage together.
I made them fight each other to see who would win.
And then I ate the strongest survivor. And
then
gained
I,
its powers.
And then I peed on them to see what would happen.
It's all very scientific. You
And then
wouldn't
I took a
understand.
magnifying glass in the sun and I made a death laser.
an unusual
And it boiled my pee.
I had an accident. Whoa!
So he trips on the plug and gets shot with bug lasers. Yes, Cranston. Brick Bradley falls into the plate, the enormous cardboard box full of bugs and
There's some
scorpions.
sort of giant box with bugs that spin around while
It's on a lazy
fucking
Susan.
disco lights just shoot into it.
Yes.
I discovered later that the intense light fused the insect's DNA molecules with my own.
Oh my god.
DNA
And whenever I
molecules.
became angry, my emotions sent strange messages coursing through my mutant blood.
I went to the bank.
Just to do things.
There were some guys robbing the bank.
Let's be a rabbit!
Watch it, you idiots!
He jumps out of the way.
I thought he was gonna like save him, or they were gonna like crash into him, and he realized he had super strength or something.
No, I wish. No,
Instead,
he just jumps out of the way and calls them an idiot and faints.
So that whole them robbing the bank was for no reason. It could have just been any car, but let's keep going.
My body underwent an amazing transformation.
Hair started growing in places I've never seen it before. My pee-pee started getting hard.
My voice got deeper.
My voice got even deeper than it had before.
I started getting uncomfortable when my mother would wear her yoga pants.
Oh, God, this seems like it'd be horribly painful.
Oh, no, yeah, he's transforming. His skin is, and his clothes are tearing apart.
Oh, God!
Bugman!
Oh! Jesus! Yeah, that's a...
Cowabunga!
But all you could say...
Cowabunga!
Hey!
I could leap like a grasshopper, gnaw like a termite, and fly like a wasp.
Well, what about float like a butterfly, sting like a bee?
I could roll dung like a beetle.
I could inject my babies into other bodies like a wasp.
I could plant a parasite inside the brain of a praying mantis. Make it do my bidding.
I can poop an egg sac filled with hundreds of me's.
No, some other guy already did that.
So he catches up to the robbers and lifts it
Like a tiny ant, I could lift 30 times my own weight.
and fly with it.
Oh my God.
And he just drops the fucking truck into the prison.
And best of all, I delivered.
Is that a joke?
Since then, whenever my
Okay.
emotions overpower
It's
me,
not delivery, it's
I turn
DiGiorno.
into Bugman.
It's not
Bugman!
delivery, it's Bugman.
Dude bugs you the most.
You do?
Well, for sure. It's that creepazoid electro zapper.
Right. I surprised him in his secret hideout near the power plant. It was our fight that knocked out the lights. I had him whipped until...
So why does he look like a handsome scientist again?
Because he's not, his powers aren't working.
Because of that.
Leastonite.
Yep.
he brought out the Leastonite.
Smart.
Yep.
Also already saw the episode.
Yeah.
Got a totally epic notion. How about if we take on Electro Zapper together?
You mean you and I?
You mean a crossover episode? But there's nothing to cross over. This is the first time we've seen Bugman.
Shouldn't we get your brothers?
The other three of them?
The part that makes you a team?
Nah.
Okay.
Yes! Bugman power and turtle power together at last! Because you asked for it!
Okay.
First of all, fourth wall break. Second of all, no, we didn't.
No, we didn't because you don't exist, Bugman. I'm so this is what made me like obsess over trying to find out where Bugman originated.
This is pre-Twitter too. This isn't like Toto by Africa done by Weezer. Because you asked for it, because you were dressed that way. Why would you dress that way if you didn't want it?
Stop fighting. Stop resisting. All right.
Why did you let me buy you that ring pop if you weren't going to put out?
Why did you
shit.
why did you let me buy you that milkshake and join me at the sock hop if you weren't going to allow me to dip my dingus into you?
A little too much.
Yeah. Our parents were rapists.
Dip my dingus into you?
Yeah. They also were very innocent with their
Is she
dirty
doing
talk.
a handstand?
Presumably.
And he's on a stepladder?
That way God can't see.
What do you mean God can't see?
Yeah.
If she's doing a
Why do
handstand
you
and pointing
think
her
they-
vagina at God.
Why? Yeah, but he's covering it.
With what?
Why do you think missionary is called missionary?
Because that's what the missionaries do to all the locals.
Yeah. And it spreads the word of God because God sees it.
Spreads the seed of God.
Spreads the seed of God. God's seed. Okay.
Bodacious! My buds must have found the fuse box.
Are you sure you want to go through with this, Michelangelo?
Do turtles like pizza? Safety belts on!
I have no idea if turtles like pizza.
Let's ride!
Safety belts on.
It's 2
Cowabunga two.
Cowabungas.
Cowatunga.
Good. Thanks.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boom. Oh, Mikey left a note.
That's nice.
For the
Nice
boys.
repair job, Donatello. I hope it lasts. Our electrical current has been real weird lately.
Yeah, not as weird as the Cowabunga kid.
Hey, 3 Cowabungas.
That's right.
That counts.
Michelangelo? What's
Yep.
he done now?
He's gone off with Bugman to fight Electro Zapper.
Oh, boy.
Except he's real.
Oh, what a joker. That's his funniest gag yet.
Is that a fourth wall break? Now, originally, I didn't
It's like
count
a fourth wall break.
It's like in that he's looking at us, but he's not talking to us.
It looked like a fourth wall break, you'd say. But is it a fourth wall break?
I do not believe it is.
Then let's go with that.
Okay.
Because I don't give a shit.
Okay. That's my boy. Man, keep laughing. We need to pad the runtime.
We need to eat more time.
Yeah. All right. Turtle Van.
Power plant up ahead.
And Electro Zapper's hideout.
He's too excited.
For a world-class
His name's Electro Zapper, and he hangs out at the electric plant.
Yeah. And he zaps bugs. Bugman.
Does he zap all bugs or just bug men?
Well, I assume his theme is that he's a nemesis of Bugman because he's like a zapper.
But how did that start? Was he working in the bug zapper factory?
Maybe we'll get his flashback.
Ooh, let's keep going.
It's sporting
Sizzle,
of you to help
sizzle.
me take on Electro Zapper this way, Michelangelo.
Hey, no problemo. What's a fellow mutant for?
It's actually a bit reckless now that I think about it.
My emotional anger is high enough, but somehow nothing's happened to my body.
My emotional anger?
I've been seething for the past 3 hours.
My emotional anger levels are rising!
His emotional anger levels
Is that how
over
you say you're
9,000.
upset? It's the only way I know how to express my emotions.
And their levels.
You don't just get like,
My
I'm
emotional sadness is low.
really
Do you-
mad.
You mean you're happy? Yes. What if he can only talk in
Does
negative?
he have a ghost around him?
No, that's the sheen off the glass.
Are you positive?
Yes.
You can't say with certainty that's not a ghost.
That's true. We never.
Why do you
really-
always do this?
I'm telling you, there's no the. You keep telling me that your VLC player is haunted,
Yes.
and I keep telling you no, because that's not a thing.
You don't know that.
There's not enough millennials who died in this condo to haunt your VLC player.
That's fair. But only
Right?
one needs to die.
Yeah, but none have.
Have you noticed that all ghosts are like from the Victorian era?
Yeah, because it was a real shit time.
And they always like speak English.
I have a theory about that. The soul only survives till 40.
Oh, and then
so if you die,
it re-dies.
Yeah, everyone dies. Everyone died before they were 40 back then. So they just
wouldn't all
haunted.
ghosts be super modern? Wouldn't all ghosts just
No,
be
no, no.
sitting there on their smartphones all day?
No, I mean, like, if you die before you're 40, your soul can go on. But once you're 40, your soul it's done. It's done its business.
But that's fine. But the Victorian era was a lot longer than 40 years ago.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, no, maybe I'm not explaining this. You're alive.
I'm alive.
Okay, in Victorian area.
And now you're dead.
Yeah. You are coming to the ripe old age of 26.
26 years old,
You've
Victorian
had 12
era.
children. You've gone on with your life. Suddenly, you need to get burned at the stake for whatever reason.
Yeah, general witchcraft.
Yeah. Or, hell, you die of old age. 26, you're dead. It's just your body's tired. You're done.
Yeah. Shouldn't have lived with all those rats.
So, your soul
Yeah.
leaves your body and haunts. Okay? Now, today, or even just 100 years ago, people are living to the ripe old age of 70, 80, 100 even. The soul's been gone. It's dissipated. So when you die, it's your empty husk that's left behind.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You're living way past your soul was supposed to go.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
You're
it's
just
not going to stick around.
You're
and
just a
harm.
husk that eats tapioca now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. 8 more years to soullessness.
Yeah.
Boom. Then we can really have fun at that pirate festival we're going to.
No consequences.
We're going to a pirate festival.
That's right.
Can't fucking wait, guys.
It's gonna be so
It's my
fun.
favorite.
Gonna jerk off in every bush.
Every bush, and that doesn't mean pubic hair. It means a literal bush on the plant ground.
Yeah, I'm not gross.
But if a naked lady walks by that bush and gets a little bit of cum on her bush, that's fine.
Because that's her prerogative. I didn't do that to her.
That's not directly my fault. Banana.
It's not directly my fault.
I mean, it's not.
No, it's not.
I mean, it is my fault, but it's not.
But you
my
should get tested.
Yes, sir. Don't walk naked in the bushes is basically what I'm trying to say.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially through the bushes I'm jacking off in.
Absolutely, which is literally all of them.
Yeah. Also, don't wipe your ass with the leaves, because they could have my jizz on them. Do you want to keep talking about this, or you want to keep watching the episode?
I've been done talking about this for a good while.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe I'm still feeling the effects of the leash tonight.
Yeah.
The least tonight. That's what it was. It definitely wasn't a trap that I placed to capture you in my
Yeah,
lair.
it definitely
to take
isn't.
you on an adventure.
Why?
What? Did you see that?
Yes, Cranston.
So, like the turtle man, they cut to like the turtle man like accelerating to the electric plant,
Which is like in a marsh or something.
but there's no fucking road. So it just accelerates towards the marsh and this big fucking lake. And then right before it gets to the lake, it just cuts away like everything was fine.
Yeah. And look at this picture.
Yeah.
Look what it cuts away to.
By the way, he would have actually crashed into Channel 6.
Because apparently they're right there.
Of course they are.
Silly.
April, where are you?
I'm at the marsh.
Been on some ridiculous power failure story.
I like that they had to animate him twice on these screens.
Yeah.
And they're just a little off.
Yeah. The one on the left is just a little plainer.
Yeah.
Trust me, Chief. My nose for news tells me there's a big story here.
Well,
You have a
just
nose
get
for
out of that
news?
nose and get back here right now. Understood?
Sexist.
Chief, I can't hear you. There's too much static.
Why is he...
What's a little static between friends?
Fourth wall! Number 3.
Yeah. 3/4 of a wall.
And
75% of the way there.
Yeah.
2 cowabungas, but no pizza.
Yet.
Yet? Don't tease me like that.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sorry.
spoil it.
Don't
Oh
tease
my
me,
God.
bro.
Is this it? Is this a Mondo Fabuloso episode?
Stop grabbing so hard.
Well, don't. You can't say things like that. Let me.
Without being grabbable.
Now I gotta wait. Now I gotta wait for the pizza.
Or between me and Byrne, for that matter.
I can't wait. Just drive out here by herself.
Something strange
Yeah.
going on at this power plant.
Something strange in
Feel
this
it in my
neighborhood.
bones. I don't see anything yet.
Yeah, that's probably the electricity.
Yeah, in your bones.
Yeah, you're probably way too close. There's a reason why
There's
it's out
a
in a
buzzing
marsh.
in the air.
Yeah.
But I'll keep looking. I just wish Byrne Thompson had more confidence in my reporter's instincts.
So there's an antenna in the
I've got to
ground.
prove to him that I can dig as deep as the next person.
And underground is a secret lair.
Oh, it's not. He's not at the electric plant. He's sapping the power from it. It's like a secret lair.
Bum.
What's his name? Bug Zapper?
Electro Zapper, I think.
Electro Zapper.
Except for the next person.
I think Bug Zapper is actually like trademarked. It's probably why they couldn't use it.
Probably.
It's probably why we can't do this podcast. Because,
Probably.
Yeah, TMNT's trademarked. He has a very rotund face.
Wait until you actually see what he looks like, because he's actually kind of cool. I think it's Electozapper.
I certainly do get a charge out of myself.
Is that a fourth wall?
Pew, 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 pew. So Electozapper looks like
what's the speed guy?
the Flash. He's got lightning bolts over him, like this Flash, except he's got a giant white battery symbol on his chest,
And he has lots of rings.
and he's got rings which I think are supposed to be like those shock hand
They
buzzers,
shoot a red
but
beam.
turned around.
Yeah. It was actually kind of fun because then he could punch people. Be like,
But you can also shoot lasers, apparently, because that's what he's doing.
maybe you could do that too.
Yeah.
Did he just shoot him at his own gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
More! When I reach my full capacity, I'll be able to control electrical current anywhere!
Yeah, of course.
So he's playing.
Can we just have one villain that just did that? Like why do we always have to get there right before they accomplish their goal?
Because heroes have to stop it.
That's why it's not interesting.
Yeah, it would be more interesting if it did happen. Right? And they.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay.
And then Splinter dies because of it. And then they have to like overcome their own adversity as a team.
This show drew itself into a corner by having.
Literally drew.
Yeah. By having 4 heroes, 5 if you include April.
In a half shell.
And Splinter. And then the rest just have to be all wacky villains. That's why they have Usagi Yojimbo. That's why they have Bugman. Just try and grow that market. But if they repeated, so you make a point. If Shredder's plan was to get this piece of technology to rule to be able to let's dumb it down, to be able to like charge the Technodrome.
Okay.
Yeah. And he gets stopped the first time.
Yeah.
We now know his game. We know his plan or his plot.
Mm-hmm.
So when we see Shredder, it should be Technodrome related.
Mm-hmm.
When we see when we see Rat King, it's about destroying the infrastructure of something to take over with rats.
Mm-hmm.
But if it never happens and then they stop the bad stuff after, like stop the aftermath, it's boring, like you're saying.
Yeah.
If all they have is a weird cool plan and then you just go and stop it before it happens every time,
they
then
basically
you're just doing
stop
the same
it right
episode.
before the interesting part happens.
Yeah, you're just doing the same episode over and over.
It's just a cock tease.
I'll be all powerful! All powerful!
He's going to be ball powerful.
Some sort of antenna.
Yeah, just fucking touch it, April.
That's rippling with electricity.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, April? Looking for a lift?
Michelangelo, what are you doing here?
That shot with her eyes.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, April? Looking for a lift?
Michelangelo, what are you doing here?
We're here on some serious
Great.
bug business.
We?
This is my
This
buggy
is Bugman.
my buddy, Brick.
Hi. The pleasure is mine.
You just gave away his secret identity. He's going by Bugman. He's dressed as Bugman.
No, it's not of his face. He's just wearing a Bugman costume.
But he's Brick?
Yeah.
So he is the secret identity of Bugman, but he's not Bugman.
No, he is Bugman, but April can't know that.
He's wearing a Bugman costume.
Maybe he's just a dude named Brick wearing a Bugman costume.
He's a famous superhero.
Okay, well, that was a giveaway.
He sure is. adorable hunk.
Whoa, April.
How long has this thing been sparking?
I don't know.
I don't know. I jiggled it around, though. The sparks didn't hurt me for some reason.
I just got here.
Trouble in River City?
It's Electro Zapper's secret listening device. I'll take care of it.
Let's talk directly at it.
Electro Zapper.
Can you hear me? It's I, Bugman. I mean,
Brick
in
Bradley.
in a Bugman costume.
Yes.
Here to stop you.
Oh, I guess I'm still weakened by the least tonight.
I think you were pretty close, dude.
You could try pulling.
It out of the ground.
What's that? Like Napoleon Dynamite, he's like selling Tupperware and he's like gives it to the guy and he's like, "Here, see if you can bust that with your bare hands." And he like just grabs the Tupperware. He's like, I can't. Like gives it back to him. It's like the same thing. Like,
Is that on a commercial?
that's in Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Fucking love that movie.
No sweat. I'll handle this
I don't.
ninja style.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I think you don't remember the best parts then.
Perhaps I
You just
didn't
seemed
watch it
you laughed
twice.
at that. Me describing that part.
I think you're funnier than the movie.
Oh, well, that's actually a really nice compliment. Thank you.
He ninja kicks it.
Flying Ninja kicks it.
What's going on?
I don't
Electro
know.
Zapper's equipment is exploding.
Use your listening device to find out.
Electrons! Someone has sabotaged my antenna!
Sabotaged.
Maybe don't make it so if the antenna gets destroyed, your entire computer goes with it.
That's not how an antenna should work.
No.
If anything, the signal should just be lost.
Just like computer
that you weren't
hackers,
listening to
they know the
anyway.
button presses to press to make the smoke come out. The smoke gets released from the
Maybe
computer.
Michelangelo just pressed a really important button.
And made all the smoke come out of his computer?
Yeah.
Maybe put less smoke inside your computer and less smoke will come out.
The smoke powers it. It's coal powered.
Oh, shit. There's no way around that.
There's none.
Could you have like an off-site coal part and then it goes
That's
to...
how you. Well, that's how. No, because it runs on heat turbines. And you got to stay off the grid, so it's all going to be centrally located.
I think he's literally pulling this power from the grid.
Well, not if it's charcoal. Not if it's coal powered.
So he's just really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever it is will pay dearly. And on my charge account.
Okay. He's going up the tube. Because of course he has a tube. Where's the tube come out? Of the fucking ground?
I guess we're going to find out.
Middle of the swamp?
Why did you do that?
Electro Zapper.
They don't even say. He just
comes
walks out of a
sewer
pipe.
tube. Sewer pipe.
A pipe that's only like 10 feet long, by the way.
Well, it might come up further in there.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bugman!
Electro Zapper? Bugman? Did I stumble into a comic book convention?
I like how
Close, April.
Electro Zapper is really good at what he does, but he has to keep like 2 C batteries.
Yeah.
Just 2 extras on
Just
his
in case.
fucking
Maybe they're grenades.
shaped like C batteries.
I would do it.
You put them in your vibrator. Kaboom!
Then you'll really get off the ground. But not off the walls. I don't know what I'm saying.
This is the real thing!
I don't know who you are, but you're going to be on the 11 o'clock news.
What a threat.
No, you are! Under late-breaking flashes!
Pew 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 pew. Were you aiming directly at her? Because you only hit her feet.
Let's do that. They're a lot easier to beat than men with muscles.
He zapped his turtle ring away.
But he was so good with it earlier.
Yeah, blindfolded. And not
He just
finding
needs
the
to
guy
blindfold.
with zappy rings.
Yeah.
That's fine. Now on with the fun!
He's picking on April a lot.
Why not? She's the easiest target.
April, look out!
Don't fuck with our healer.
I could use a little help here, amigo. Aren't you ticked off enough yet? I'm trying.
Ticked off, Bugman.
I like it.
Maybe this'll help. Oh,
Nice.
Stepped on his foot.
I think it's happening.
Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Ow! Gross.
It is gross, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
That was like the first werewolf movie I saw where I'm like, this is
shit.
Yeah, like when he's just like screaming and sweating.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
that's what it looked like.
Looks like he has bad diarrhea.
It was cool. It's good animation because like the wings like unfold and burst out.
The transformation animation,
and like,
I gotta give
the
it to
tail,
him.
Like,
Yeah.
blech,
Everything
like,
bursts
pops
out. Yeah. Good job.
Totally
Church, will you shut up?
6 foot tall insect.
No, I don't want to shut up.
I think I almost had a thing for that thing.
Way to go, Bugman!
That's
Let's
rude.
take him!
I can take Bugman.
What?
I just bap him with my paws.
You can't take Bugman. He's a giant man. Bug.
I'm a cat and he's a bug.
You're not
And
good at
cats
hunting.
always win against the bugs.
I don't think you do.
One time, they lifted me up and I ate a spider off the wall.
You did?
Yeah.
Why? That's weird. Cranston, why'd you do that?
Do what?
Why did you lift Church off the ground and have him attack a bug on the wall?
That's his job as a cat.
Why didn't
That's my job.
Why didn't you just take care of it?
Oh, I did. What are you talking about?
Without a third party present.
Church is hardly a third party. Yeah, wait a minute. The fuck does that mean?
Church, I'm just saying this is a superhero with powers of a bug,
Yeah,
but the size of a man.
and I got the powers of a cat.
Yeah, that's not enough power.
I
That's
can,
very little power.
I can lick myself, and I can sit like a man.
I don't know about that. You can't even do the basics of sitting like a man.
He actually can.
On the edge of a seat with legs draping over the edge and balancing himself? I don't think so.
No, but he'll sit on the ground like all legs splayed, like creepily.
Yeah, because he's a weird cat.
I'm a weird cat that could take a bug man.
I don't think you could.
I could take a bug man to the bank and take out a loan on his face.
What would you put up for that loan? What's your collateral?
I don't know. I could secure it against my CDs.
Your CDs?
Yeah.
You have like a CD collection, Church?
No, I've got certificates of deposits.
Oh,
Like Vanilla Ice.
like a collection of them?
I have 3.
That's yeah. How much are those CDs?
I diversified my portfolio.
That's good. I'm surprised you know what a portfolio is and how to diversify.
I don't,
Okay.
but I got 3 CDs.
Okay. What are the? Tell me about them.
Well, what you do is you put the money in,
Mm-hmm.
and then you let it sit, and then after so much time, you get your money back, plus some extra money. But you're not allowed to take it out early, or there's a penalty.
Oh.
And then I win, and then the bank wins.
How does the bug come into this? How does the bug loan come into this?
On his face.
Hey! We're gonna.
I don't understand.
I don't understand, Church. You're wrong about everything, and it's spiraled into some weird
All right.
financial advisor territory,
Hang
which
on
we
a
don't
sec-
have the licenses to cover.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
I just need a moment.
For?
Myself!
Do you want to give Cranston? Do you want to give Natalie a kiss?
No.
Oh, she came over like I thought she wanted something.
Yeah, to plug in her phone.
Oh, Natalie, you look really pretty today.
Can you not?
I have to.
Can you not do that?
I have to.
She got home while we were recording. I haven't had time to talk to her. Now
We're going to be in a.
You better
a
edit
tent
this out. Don't
together.
No, you're not. You're not fucking doing this again.
We have to be in a tent all weekend.
You know
together.
what? Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, shame on you.
When does the shame go on you?
Fool me 4 times, shame on you. Fool me 5 times, shame on me.
Okay, so this is only time 2. So I got like 3 more times.
Oh, cool. That's fine then.
Yeah, all right.
So I can still blame
my
you.
shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll deal
As long
with
as
it.
that's your shame.
Yeah.
I have no shame.
I know, church. Get out of here.
I will
Get out of here
with my 3 CDs.
April, you chill out and don't move.
I wouldn't if I could. My ankle's twisted.
Oh no, she twisted her ankle.
Man, good thing this isn't a life or death scenario.
Suffer my scorpion venom, villain!
Ugh. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, he
He's like
has
flying
scorpion venom.
around him and like trying to stick him with a scorpion tail.
Yeah, he is not a PG hero.
Flying scorpions would be the worst.
Yeah, they're the one thing worse than scorpions.
I would be completely against gun control if flying scorpions existed.
Because people would just be shooting wildly into the air.
It'd be like, why do you need this gun for? Self-defense. Yeah, from the fucking flying scorpions, right? He's like, absolutely flying scorpions.
Yeah.
Like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know, man. Get a gun.
Get a gun.
Get one for me.
Because there's flying scorpions.
Everywhere.
They fly. They're worse than wasps. That would be worse than wasps.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Scorpions aren't well, wasps don't really do anything. Scorpions are probably meaningful in some way.
Probably. I need a gun. All right.
You know what they say? It
No.
don't mean a thing if you ain't got that sting.
Like the
You're about to
song.
be injured by a ninja.
Yeah, that's a battle cry.
From a ninja.
You're about to be injured by a ninja, he exclaimed.
You're about to be
Pointlessly.
injured by a ninja. Watch me flip and watch me dip. I'm gonna punch you, drink my sip.
Question.
Yeah.
You're about to be injured by a ninja. Is there a joke there that I didn't get? Or was it bad writing?
It's not a joke. It's just fun.
Okay.
Have you heard of Fun?
No.
It's a musical group, and they suck.
All right.
I'll take care of this, Michelangelo.
I wake up, I myself.
He can also shoot webbing out of his
Spider
shoulder
legs?
spikes.
My party send the spider to the fly.
I thought this is his arch nemesis. He just handedly beat him.
I don't know who his arch nemesis actually is, because it made it sound like it was Chrome Dome or whatever in the first one.
They both say that his arch nemesis is this.
Is Electro-Zapper?
Yeah.
Okay, well it's still arch nemesis doesn't mean it has to be,
To be fair, yeah. If
hard.
Batman and Joker were fighting one-on-one, it'd be a boring fight.
Yes.
Yeah. Joker is not good at what he does because he's like a fucking fist fighter.
Yeah, that's not the case.
That's a good point. I'll acquiesce to that. No, not even, I wouldn't tell. I agree with you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting, from a purely scientific point of view, of course.
Come on, a guy who turns into a creepy crawler? Give me a break.
Michelangelo's note gave us a good laugh, but I wonder where he really is.
You don't suppose...
Oh yeah, sure, right. He and Bug Breath are out somewhere zapping the electric zipper or whatever his name is.
Yes.
I know it sounds silly, but maybe this Bugman is real.
Yes.
See, okay, so this is what I'm saying, is that there's some kind of extra dimensional portal or something that made this possible.
Well, let's keep watching to find out. I'm sure all of our answers will be revealed at the end.
Okay.
Nah.
Wait, were they talking to us?
They may have been. I'm tempted to call that a fourth wall break just cuz.
Had enough, Electro-Zapper?
I have one surprise left. One that's really going to bug you.
Sting him. Sting him in the heart. Use your scorpion tail. Don't ask him
Kill
questions.
him.
Just
Murder
fucking
him.
kill him.
Murder him in cold blood now. He's helpless.
remember I was playing D&D. It was like my first paladin ever.
Yeah.
And like they put a kobold in a sack.
Yeah.
And like I was trying to get information out. So I was about to like smite the sack. And then my DM was like, you start to feel a tingling in your head. I was like,
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's like, well, if you do this, you're pretty sure you're not going to be a paladin anymore.
Oh, is that how paladins work? You said?
Well, DM says, yeah.
Yeah.
But I did realize, I'm like, yeah, maybe it's not lawful good
To murder
someone
a
who's
defenseless
helpless.
creature in a
Yeah,
sack.
no matter how bad they are.
Yeah. But there's this great rule about coup de grace. I can never use it.
You can use it once.
Yeah.
That's fine. Now I'm a death knight.
It's unrefined least tonight or
Bugman! I mean, Brick! What's happening?
I don't know, but Michelangelo, you're going to have to murder him.
quick, take this gun.
Isn't he still defenseless? Why don't you take my nunchucks and go hurt him?
But the least tonight hurts Brick.
Yeah, so now he's a normal human. He can still...
No. If it's anything like kryptonite, he like legit is in pain.
You don't care if you're in pain. If Superman was laying there...
Debilitating pain.
Hang on. If Superman was laying there going, oh, and then like Lex Luthor like rolled up next to him in striking distance, and then they put a knife in Superman's hand, he could be like, oh! I'm debilitated.
I don't think he could. He keels over and cannot move.
Well,
like every cell in his body is burning.
hang on.
He's like in shock.
Okay, I get it.
It hurts a lot.
Yes.
Imagine appendicitis everywhere on your body.
This is a hypothetical. Just give me a second.
Yes.
If you don't agree with this, we'll move on.
Okay.
Okay, Superman does not have kryptonite around him yet. He's sitting in a chair like this, and Lex Luthor is laying across his lap, about to be spanked.
Heart exposed. Oh,
no,
okay.
it's just Lex
spanked.
Luthor.
Okay.
And then Superman happens to be holding a letter opener in his hand.
Yes.
And then someone kryptonites him, and he doubles over. He goes, oh!
He'd probably stab himself first.
How would he stab himself first? He steps straight down into Lex Luthor. He's like, ah!
What if he literally can't grip? In fact, it just drops out of his hand.
What if it was a really sharp and heavy...
His muscles don't work.
Okay.
So like they're all...
He's holding a balloon full of phosphoric acid.
Okay.
And when he
and Lex Luthor is laying down on his lap with a tiny thumbtack taped to it. Is that what you're saying?
No. It's
on the back of his spine.
No. It's an untied balloon.
He has a unreasonably sharp hair.
No, it's an untied balloon.
Oh, okay.
So he just drops it, and then the acid just like...
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would probably work.
Thank you.
But
that's all I'm saying.
That's not what's happening. Yeah. You're right. No, you're right.
Give a man an inch.
I feel like in that case, he would keep paladin status.
Sure, yeah, it's all about Do you don't think the Lord would know that loophole? He wouldn't be
it's
like...
It's not like Superman put together that loophole. Right?
What if he was?
Like to try and get himself to kill Lex Luthor, he put together this elaborate thing.
It's like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah, and
like Batman does. He's like, I can't kill anyone, but I can jack off onto this bush, and if a lady happens to walk by
and get syphilis from it,
it's not my fault.
There's not supposed to be any more leash tonight.
Okay, well there is.
You guys aren't supposed to win either.
That's a good line. Mikey got zapped.
Now they're both in glass tubes.
Now they're both trapped from the zap.
Presumably,
yeah,
in his lair.
Yes,
that's his throne.
Yep.
Electronic tubes. When this reaches full power, every...
He fixed his machine. It's
Yeah,
back.
that's nice.
That's good.
Yeah, it must have
They've
been
been in there
week
for
or
a
so.
long time, yeah.
drops of energy will be drained from your pitiful bodies. You'll be
Just kill 'em.
shells.
So they're getting their power drained. But there's also a fire starting outside.
With popcorn newspaper.
So April's just been sitting there?
Her ankle's all fucked up.
What a contrived way for April's life to be in danger.
She's right by the water, too.
And it's been like an hour. She couldn't crawl to her van?
Well, apparently he fixed his computer, so it's probably been hours. Why is there a lizard? There's like a dinosaur.
You know why.
It's on TV.
Yes.
Okay. They're watching TV. Okay.
Oh, rats! What a time for the TV to static out!
These monster movies always end the same way. Helicopters blast him to bits.
That
Oh,
never
thanks a
happens.
lot.
It was almost a fourth wall. Like, it was almost like he was referencing.
It's true.
These Monster of the Week shows are so lame. Every week is the same typical bullcrap.
That's weird. The wavelength pattern of this interference is highly unusual.
Donatello, do I sense you're having second thoughts about Michelangelo's nose?
No, just this TV.
I want to be like, Donatello,
That's a
could
weird
you shut the
dot to
fuck up for
connect.
one time in your life?
Yeah. And fix the goddamn screen
Just fix the screen.
without bringing a different, opening a portal or whatever the fuck you gotta do?
What, you mean that maybe it wasn't a gag? That there really might be an electro zapper?
How many
Well, now that you
times
bring it up,
so far
What I
has the
was hoping you'd
TV
say.
being broken led to an adventure?
Did you see that fat fucking Hydra?
Yeah, the one that we've seen before.
poster, yeah.
Yeah. What
I
about
always
it?
thought it was a pitcher of water.
Oh no, we talked about it previously. It's like some weird dragon or hydra.
Then I haven't always thought that.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go, turtles!
Just usually.
As Michelangelo would say.
Yeah! 4 of them!
4!
3? 4?
4 Cowabungas, 3 fourth wall breaks.
Fuck.
Pretty sure. Yeah. They're on their turtle jetpack, jet skis.
Turtle skis.
Now available in store.
The fire at the power plant!
Oh no.
I'm surprised they didn't say, wow, I really love these new turtle skis.
Is that a fire at the power plant? Nah, that's a fire at the fire plant. That's normal.
It won't be long now.
Oh, what's up with your mouth, dude?
He's got like pointy teeth.
4 pointy teeth.
He's got, yeah, his mouth is unpleasant.
Yeah.
I don't think he's human.
From profile.
Man, like I've gotta split this scene.
If only you tried something.
Nope. Nope. Kick didn't work. Chop didn't work. Punch didn't
First,
work.
I gotta
Damn.
split this plastic. Well, what do you know? I did it! I cracked this thing!
Please exclaim louder.
Ta-da!
So Michelangelo just gets out.
Says ta-da and does a bow.
There's no cleverness to it. He literally just brute forces his way out. Which is disappointing.
It kind of makes sense, though, because, like, he set the traps for Bugman,
Yes.
who wouldn't even be in there unless he was powerless. So it's like he didn't have a contingency for someone who is just strong on their own accord.
That's true. But it should still be strong. Like enough.
That's true.
I don't know.
It was like plate glass.
I just, from a writing standpoint, our assumption was that he had to find a way to escape. And the assumption is the writers will find a interesting way for him to escape, not punch it hard.
The assumption that the writers will find an interesting way.
I'm not saying our assumption of this show, but
Oh, okay.
humanity's assumption of writers in general.
Well, he has electricity, so it's like all he's afraid of is like water, right? It's just
Yeah, water and rubber.
just some glass. Keep the electricity out. That's
And
enough.
asbestos. Everyone should be afraid of asbestos.
Oh, yeah, it's a silent killer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let some overgrown reject from a pawn shop interfere with my plan.
I'm doing my laser punch!
Forget an electric...
Ducked out of the way, jumped out of the way, flipped out of the way. Now he's mocking him. Now he's throwing the thing.
So he jumped out of the way, and the electricity hit Bugman's containment center.
Electrified
unit.
the glass to break it.
It broke it shattered the glass somehow, which we didn't see on camera because that would take money. And then the Leastonite fell out, and Michelangelo is disposing
I guess that makes
of
sense.
it.
The Leastonite would be in there with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Whoa!
also a grenade.
Just fucking exploded.
There's a lot of explosions happening at this
Still
power
fire
plant.
out there.
Why doesn't anyone call the fire department?
I'll never make it.
Well, maybe they did.
Someone's coming. Here. I'm over here.
Hi, April.
Boy, it's a little warm for this time of year, don't you?
April, why don't you just call us on the turtle comm?
Well, yeah. Better yet, why are we hanging out making jokes in the middle of this fire?
April, none of this makes sense.
Think? I was beginning to get used to it.
What?
Hey guys!
The fuck was that?
You didn't like that? I loved that.
Why don't they just like they make like themselves into a turtle catapult?
Yeah.
Just expel her out of the fire.
Just launch her. Yeah.
Am I glad they didn't leave you?
Oh,
Hold on.
man.
Let me do something real quick.
Okay.
There we go.
Did you already get this screenshot?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember getting this last time. I'll rewind a little bit. Okay.
Good for him. Good for Leo.
Am I glad they didn't leave you at home?
Where's Michelangelo?
You mean he's not with you?
It's like, guys, I can't stand up yet.
I'm going to need a
I
minute.
gotta wait.
Why?
No, you just go on without me.
Because you're a turtle? You're stuck on your back?
No, that's it.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, that's it. Oh, we can help you up. No,
No.
I got to do
I'm
this
just gonna
myself.
try rolling over and I'll catch up.
I'll catch up. Don't worry about it. I need to go to the bathroom too.
I need to go to the bushes.
You got a great fastball, dude.
April, could you take off your clothes and walk through the bushes? What? What?
How about a change up once in a while? I'd rather try a 3-cushion carom, you repugnant reptile.
Combo.
Right in my shell, my most non-vulnerable part.
Turtle for the electro zapper.
It's probably the only reason he's alive.
Oh, no you don't.
You.
That's right. I'm back.
Gross. I'm gonna sting ya.
It's nice that he's so heroic, because otherwise he'd just be gross.
Come on,
Right.
Michelangelo. Let's zap the zapper once and for all.
He's legitimately a good guy, it seems.
Yeah, and he's got a
Cowabunga.
5 Cowabungas. He's got a great design, I think, for being weird as hell.
Well, Electro Zapper just got in his glass elevator
And is
going back to the
escaping.
surface.
Time to relocate. The bug problem is especially severe this season.
You mean there really is an electro who's-its?
Yeah, I wanted to keep the antenna. Why does April still have the antenna?
As proof.
Of what?
To show the audience that she's explained the situation to the 3 turtles who weren't present during the situation.
See for yourself.
I don't believe it. He's the same villain we saw in Michelangelo's comic book. Somehow he
Did
seems
he
a lot
yell,
bigger
"See for
in real
yourself"?
life.
He did.
More turtles. This place is a zoo.
You're about to have a short circuit, zapper.
Like, surely if Electro Zapper exists in this world, he's heard of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's what I'm saying again.
Because, like, they've been stopping crime and supervillains all over the place for years.
That is what I'm saying again.
Really? We'll see about that.
Also, sometimes he punches lightning. Sometimes he does that with his fingers.
Look,
They're doing some kind of fight ballet.
You're not.
Donatello knows Bo.
That's
He
not,
disintegrated his bow staff.
that was not a good joke, and you got punished for it, Donnie.
Pew.
So he does a thunderclap, and it shoots and destroys wires.
For added addiction. Stay back, pussy.
Hey, time for Mikey to redeem himself. Hey, that's actually kind of cool. That's like a full circle thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
We should do it more often.
It would have been better if he got like sand in his eye or something. It would have been like a Karate Kid moment.
Oh, like
or
he
a
had to do it
kickboxer
blind.
moment. Yeah.
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 That would be cool. You know what? Well, we're getting to that point because we're getting close to the end of this episode.
Okay.
I've got some things to say about it.
Okay.
He's getting away!
Excuse me, April. All this activity has made the termite in me a bit hungry.
Ah, a wood vessel that he's escaping in, even though it looks like a fiberglass or aluminum boat.
It's clearly wood.
Sting him in the eye.
No, water.
What are you gonna do? Melt? No.
So he ate the boat.
Yep.
That electro
Electrozapper
fell in the water.
explodes.
Then why would you escape in the ocean?
They'll never find me in my one weakness.
They seem to have found me in my one and only weakness.
It's like Lex Luthor. He'll never find me in this lead box.
Oh, God.
Goodbye, O'Neill. Perhaps we'll meet again.
Please don't.
Okay.
You are gross.
And the other turtles?
What did she say? I've got
I'll leave the light on for you.
Oh, I thought she said, I got a fight on for you.
Yeah. It's the female version of a hard on. A fight on.
And Electrozapper has been zapped into prison. And the
Zapped
superhero
into
known
prison.
as Bugman, who incidentally saved this reporter's life, flew over the distant horizon.
Wait, is she in front or behind of the
Wherever you are.
square? I don't know.
You know, dudes, I think April's gone a little buggy. Ow, hey! I was just kidding, guys. Stop! Whoa!
They just start pummeling
They
him
just
with
start pummeling
pillows.
him, which isn't fair because they've all made bad jokes this episode.
I kind of get where they're coming from. Like, he could have gone back and, like, let them know. He's like, hey, I found Bugman. He's real, see?
Yeah.
Can we go do this? That would have been easy.
It would have, but he got too excited. Pizza power?
Pizza power! Bassam, I'm really curious. I want to know, now that you've seen this a second time,
Yes, God help me.
with me as opposed to your other. All right, well, that's a little telling. Would you say that this episode, the second time, was a good episode or bad episode?
I think it was a good episode.
Okay, you're sticking with it.
I am. It's the animation was nice and fun, and even though the plot stuff of him having to explain his origin or whatever doesn't make sense, I get it. It's a cartoon for kids. It's whatever.
Yeah.
The writing was better than a lot of episodes, and the action was fun. And Michelangelo was doing flips and shit, and that was awesome.
No nunchucks.
Nope.
Is that
Very specifically, no nunchucks. He even had them with him, but he didn't use them.
did they? Are they just like not ever going to use them anymore?
I think they come back periodically, and I think
Are they just trying to
especially
keep
in
it censored for the European version, so I don't have to do more than one.
and especially in the later versions, it comes back. But or later seasons, I think it comes back.
Mm.
But right now, parents are up in arms. So yeah,
They just gave him a lasso.
just give him a lasso.
Well, thanks for asking, Bassam.
Cranston,
Yes.
was this a good episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or was this a bad episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Well, thanks for asking, Bassam. Good episode.
Why is that?
You know how I complain a lot where it's like they're just throwing dartboards dartboards.
They're throwing dartboards at one
darts,
stationary
yeah.
dart coming out of the wall. Yeah.
They're throwing like darts and like it feels like they're combining episodes and plots. This actually had a beginning, middle, and end. And they even called back to some things that they did at the beginning.
Yeah.
Which they usually never do.
Yeah. Like we already talked about.
It was very cohesive.
It would have been nice if he was blindfolded at the end and kind of made that a thing, or blinded in some way.
It would have been nicer.
But it's all right. It already showed us his skill as a...
Compared to the complaints we normally have, it feels like a nitpick.
Yes, let's nitpick. I don't think the other turtles needed to be there.
No, it was
except
pretty
for like the
unnecessary.
third act. I don't even think April really needed to be there, because the danger was already enough without a damsel in distress.
April could have been there, but
she
if Mikey would have saved her...
April wasn't there for any reason except for the 3 other turtles to show up and save her. If you notice, I mean, aside from her like being in that first introduction, he or she was out of the episode, and then when the 3 turtles came and saved her, that was it. That was their... It was them and April together, and then Bugman and Michelangelo together.
I agree. I think I don't mind if April's in it. I just accept she's going to be in at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost
and
like...
that's a nitpick, like I said.
Sure. It's almost like Mikey was persecuted at the beginning of the episode. It's like all the turtles and Splinter were making fun of him for reading his comics. He was slacking off. It would have been cool if he would have like... I guess he did prove it to the turtles that he could save the day.
He did. I think it would have been better if it was the opposite. I think it would have been better if he
learned his lesson.
No, I mean if he went back and they're like, "Well, did you enjoy your time with your comics?" And he's like, "Sure did." Wink to the camera.
Oh, like they don't even know.
Yeah,
that's kind of a cute ending.
I mean, I don't know,
but I like the part. I would have liked the fact that. I guess they kind of did it. That It's like, oh, he wasn't full of shit. Like the comics helped him.
Yeah, I agree. So let's talk about parallel universes or multiverses.
Well, I guess I have more to add. Though.
Oh, sure, go for
it. I definitely agree with you. Like the whole Bugman canon is a little wackadoodle.
I have
even
no idea.
For the turtles, it's a little wackadoodle.
No idea, guys. I'm like, maybe they were trying to spin it off, and I'm like, I'm trying to think of something.
I'm happy that they actually just like assumed it though. Like, I don't need. Like, at least it was different. Like, they gave us some benefit of the doubt. It's like, nah, here's a guy. He's just around here, and now they're gonna fight.
I would like to think that this episode is not in canon. But okay. I can't assume. I can't. Let's talk about stuff. You want to talk about stuff?
Yeah, you said you were gonna. What were you gonna say about
talk about parallel universes?
Yeah.
Where do you think this came from? This guy.
Oh,
that was what I was saying.
I don't know. I think I just accepted at face value.
Okay. Well, there you go. I'm kind of upset. I wish there was an explanation.
All I'm going to say is...
Even a Portal 2 or whatever would have been fine.
Whatever they write in is probably way worse than anything we can imagine.
Actually, you're 100% right. You're 100% right.
We would have... If they had put something, we'd just be complaining about what they put in.
Yes, you are 100% right about that.
At this point, I'm just like, you know what? They got the story out there. I'm happy.
Yep.
We had 4 Cowabungas. Was it 5? 4? 4 and 3 fourth wall breaks, but no pizzas.
No pizzas.
You were kind of teasing me. I thought we were going to get one.
I was really hoping when I was with Mimo as well that we were going to get it.
So we don't have a Mondo Fabuloso, but we are up to 11 Mondo Fabuloso episodes in total.
That's right.
For those of you that don't know, we keep track of the stats. We keep track of how many times they say Cowabunga. We keep track of how many fourth wall breaks. We keep track of all the weird pizzas they eat.
Yes.
And then we eat the weird pizzas.
Yeah,
and
we
you can
do.
vote on those if you want to be a patron. And guess what? We have like 3 coming out soon.
Thanks for your patience with that.
Holy shit, we're actually doing the things we said we're going to do.
Go figure.
They're in the fucking can. They're in the can.
But let's
series wide.
Yeah.
Had the 11 Mondo Fables. We've had one major bummer where we didn't get anything.
Which we only started more recently, so it could be inaccurate. If anyone wants to go back and watch the first 3.5 seasons.
I'm pretty sure that it's probably accurate, though.
Yeah.
99 Cowabungas.
Yep.
196 fourth wall breaks.
It's a lot.
We're almost up to 2 hundo.
That's a big number. That's a big numbo.
It's a big numbo, 2 hundo.
Cranston, do you want to talk about anything?
No.
Okay. How about we talk about where people can find us and stuff? Do we still do that?
Of course we do, yeah.
You can find us on Twitter at TurtlePowerPod. You can look for our Gmail and send us an email.
Start.
Do we got to apologize for last week's episode? If you joined us last week, we watched the first episode of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new series of coming out in 2019.
And we apologize because it was probably absolutely copywritten strike, and you can't watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. We also apologize
that we got
I'd
drunk
like to apologize
as
that
fuck.
I still haven't seen it.
But it's not our fault.
It could be awful.
Who fucking donated all that shit?
St. Nicholas Baxter Stockman.
St. Nicholas Baxter Stockman was like, I'll give you all this money if you do drinks. We're like, all right,
all
fine.
right. So we did drinks, we did shots, and we got drunk. And here's my favorite thing.
We made it.
I just clicked through it, and it starts with us basically like this, like normal.
Yeah.
And then by the end, we're like this. Just like really close to the camera. Hunched over. Yeah, you're like that the whole time. I'm excited. But it's probably shit, but I'm excited.
We did it for you.
We did it for the lulz.
Did it for you guys.
And for the muns.
For those of you listening to us, you can find us on basically all your favorite podcast platforms. We are also broadcasting on YouTube. If you want to see our faces and
watch the episode with us.
Watch the episode with us until they take that down.
And do weird shit like put Church here walking around when he's here.
Super fun. Also, if you want to reach out to us, we're on Twitter. Come tweet us at Turtle Power Pod.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Say hi to Church, the Turtle Power Pod cat.
Yep.
He's on there. And you can send us an email if you like. We have a wonderful community. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/turtlepowerpod. All of our patrons are amazing. They've stuck with us through
thin and thin.
Yeah. It helps us out a lot. We use that money to buy the pizzas.
Yep.
We use it to upgrade equipment.
To keep these lights on that are in our eyes.
Bought this green screen we use back here behind us.
Needs a little tweaking now that I'm looking at it.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, donate if you like, if you want to support us. Otherwise,
keep listening.
Love ya.
Well, I'll see you again.
Turtle Power! T-U-R-T-L-E power. T-U-R-T-L-E power. T-U-T-T-L-E Tuttle. P-O-W-E-R power.
I'm going to stop recording.
V-A-C-U-U vacuum.